In today's video, you're going to see teenagers running from the cops when they're caught with illegal guns.
Turn around! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
A teacher being attacked by a student claiming to be having hallucinations.
I was running fast and I was glitching.
And a woman who thought that drinking on the first day of her job as a teacher was a good idea.
Please open this fucking anything.
But first, an unbelievable case of a 12-year-old boy having a shootout with the cops.
Damn.
Alright, Central. They've located the gun. Shots fired. Everybody get hard cover. Hard cover.
On June 2nd, 2021, 12-year-old Travis O'Brien and 14-year-old Nicole Jackson Maldonado escaped their group home and led the police on a chase throughout Volusia, Florida. They eluded them for quite a while, even escaping them at one point, until the neighbor called in their location. Unfortunately, at that point, these two young kids became involved in something horrible, as you'll see.
Alright, let's shut down Lake Helen or Enterprise and Osteen, please. So let's block that off. Everybody make sure you have hard cover. Sergeant Maxwell.
Stand by. Stand by. Appears the female has a long gun pointed toward me. I have to hold my cover. Stand by.
The two kids had invaded a nearby home, found guns inside, and began shooting at the officers who were attempting to detain them. You'll see exactly how petrifying the situation was for the sergeant.
It's either a shotgun or a long gun. Female has it in her hand. Juvenile male looks like he has something in his hand as well. They're at the back sliding glass door on my side, which would be facing the three. Shooting out the rear window toward my direction. Stand by. It's coming toward my way.
Coming out the three side towards the central.
Stand by. They're trying to come out the back door. I'm going to stand by.
Up at the front window.
Okay. No weapons in their hand. They just busted out the window in the back. Stand by. Female has a shotgun in her hand. Stand by. Put the gun down now!
Hey guys, just hold behind hard cover. Let's not shoot these kids, man. Let's just hold it on. Take our time.
10-4. They're shooting at me. Hold the air.
This is an impossible situation for any officer to be put in. Obviously, no police officer wants to shoot and kill two young children. But right now, the lives of multiple officers are at stake, and the kids need to be taken down somehow. Everyone is hoping for some sort of peaceful resolution, but eventually, a difficult call would have to be made if the shooting didn't stop.
I'm code 4. She's re-racking around inside the shotgun.
Alright, let's not engage them anymore. Let's not challenge them. Just hold behind hard cover. We're just going to hang out here.
Okay.
Unless they come out and they're going to be compliant, let's not go ahead and try to escalate this any further, guys. Just everybody stand by.
WC4, she's racked around the shotgun. The window is busted out on the patio side. So if she comes out, she's going to have the firearm.
Okay, well then you challenge her. But let's hold behind hard cover and let's try to do everything we can to try to keep it peaceful as possible. Central, you reading?
Juvenile male has a firearm in his hand. Juvenile female is at the 1-2 side corner. I'm not sure if they're going to come to the front door or not. Stand by. Don't make me do this. Don't do this. They look like they're going to try to come out, and I will challenge. Show me your hands now! Do not approach that door. She's got a shotgun pointed at that door inside on entry.
Just so I'm clear for everybody, nobody should be approaching anything.
Female's got a light on, appears possibly a bathroom toward the one side of the house. Both juveniles are still in view.
Who's with you?
Stand by, shots fired at me again. Juvenile male fired that round.
Yeah, bring him up here.
Okay. Stand by. She's got the AK and the shotgun. She's wrapping it around the top of her neck. Fire! God damn it! Shots fired again. Female now has a pistol. Juvenile male has a long gun, so does the female. Stand by.
She's pointing the gun. Pointing the gun behind the trash can. Behind the trash can. You guys be careful of your phone while she's out there by you guys.
After several attempts to de-escalate the situation, the officers were left with no option but to simply wait and see if they would surrender their position. Nicole eventually walked out with the gun drawn on the officers, and they were forced to fire. She was hit in the chest and abdomen, and shortly thereafter, Travis surrendered. Nicole was rushed to the hospital, and after undergoing several surgeries, she made a full recovery. Both children were charged with attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer, as well as armed burglary of a dwelling. Travis is being tried as a child, while Nicole is being tried as an adult.
Turn your music down, please. Can you roll your window down, please? Thank you.
How you doing?
Need to see your driver's license, please.
For what?
Complaint over at the school of threats being yelled out at the school kids. Need to see all your driver's license and IDs because it's a complaint from all of you. Don't have one? Do you have your ID on you? Front passenger, I'm talking to you. Do you have your ID on you? Can you roll your window down and talk to that officer?
Don't you have to turn the car off?
What's your first name?
In March of 2023, several officers responded to an elementary school in La Crosse, Wisconsin, after they received a threat complaint. A black vehicle with 3 people inside had driven by yelling profanity at students on the playground, threatening them with violence. Video was obtained of the vehicle, and as you'll see, this wasn't the first time it had been used for something awful.
Want to step out of the car for me? For what? So I'm asking you to step out of the car.
Can I ask what kind of threats were made?
Threats to kids.
That is not true at all.
Okay, well that's the complaint we've received.
We're literally getting back from Madison. Everything on you? Trying to focus stickers.
What's your name, sir? Alex. I'm Ryan. Were you guys over by, was it Blessed Sacrament a little bit ago?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Do you know what it is? King and Losey, were you guys over there? Did you guys like have any interactions with the kid on the playground? None at all?
Okay. I was just coming back from my friend's court date.
Oh, okay. Over at the courthouse?
No, he had court up in Toma.
Oh,
We were
okay.
just coming back from there and then...
Hunter, why don't you go ahead and step out of the car for me, please? Brady, just stay in the vehicle, okay? Step back this way. Stop right there. Anything on it's gonna stick me.
So you would have went by Blessed Sacrament there. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Oh,
Okay, I'm not saying that you had any interactions. I'm just saying that. That's where, okay.
My strong suggestion is probably just change the attitude because it's
No,
not.
this is bullshit.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. We didn't do anything.
Okay, well, your attitude isn't gonna help you.
These 3 boys, Alex, Hunter, and Brady, have a criminal background. The car that they were driving has had complaints in the past of damage to property, theft, and juvenile complaints. Because of this, several officers were called to the scene when the traffic stop was initiated.
Plenty of people in this car were yelling at the kids in the playground. That's why you're being stopped right now, okay?
Okay, step over this way, please. He can come right here.
We'd like to hear your side if there was like someone saying something to you first or something like that.
I met you before.
Oh yeah? I'm Sergeant Rossman.
You recognize me?
I don't think so. How do I know you?
I don't know if I know you either. I was just asking if I did.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Tell me what happened today over at the school.
Nothing. We came back from Madison. We're going there for a court date because our friend's going to prison.
Okay,
And we're driving back here to go pick up a friend from school.
okay. And where did you pick him up from?
We haven't picked him up yet. We're about to. He goes to TC.
Was there information that there was a ski mask involved?
I'll pull him out.
Yeah, I'll step out for me, guy. What's your name?
Are there any ski masks in the vehicle that you know of?
There's possibly one in my backpack, but I haven't had it on.
So what caused you to go by the school over on Mosey?
Because we're coming back from Alaska.
You want to just face the car and just put your hands up? I'm going to pat you for weapons at this point, okay?
Okay, can I see it? I don't want to search your bag. I just want you to show it to me. I'll have him bring the bag here.
After someone is pulled out of their vehicle during a traffic stop, generally the officer won't let them back near it or inside of it in case they attempt to hide anything illicit that might be in the vehicle. In this case, for instance, Alex could have taken the ski mask out of his bag and hidden it under the seat or something along those lines.
So what caused you to go all the way down and around and make a loop?
Ma'am, I don't think you understand. We did not yell at any kids.
You put your phone away, please. You can call, make someone when we're done here, okay? All right.
You're not answering my question. If you're coming to pick up
It's
him,
irrelevant.
Am I going back to jail?
I don't think so.
it is relevant.
We
Okay.
did not make any threats to any children. Why
Okay.
would we yell at a bunch of kids saying we're going to kill them?
That's a good question.
Hunter kind of gives himself away here. The officers haven't mentioned what threats were made towards the children, and yet Hunter knows exactly what kind of threats were made towards them. He's acting all offended when he's absolutely in the wrong.
That's a very good question.
One of two things happen. You're going to leave here no matter what, okay? You're either going to get nothing, and we'll see you later, or you're going to get probably a ticket, okay? Depending on the investigation.
I'm trying to stay out
Could you
of
just,
trouble.
yeah, that's cool.
You look like my dentist. That's why I recognized you. I swear.
Definitely not a dentist. So,
I'm trying to stay out of.
Did you yell out the window anything?
No, I'm driving.
Okay. Did your passengers yell out the window anything?
No.
They yelled nothing.
No.
Did you drive down Losey? Did you drive down 24th?
I don't know. We've been driving all day.
Did you drive down? Well, you would
Probably.
know.
We probably have. Yes.
Did you go about down 24th Street or Losey Boulevard?
Yes.
But you know what I'm saying? If something was yelled, let's just get to that so we don't have to spend here for an hour while an investigation is conducted over there.
we got the call today, worried about kids and kids' safety.
You know what I'm saying? So if someone did yell something,
Just black.
if someone did yell something, just let's have out with it right now.
I didn't yell anything.
Did anybody in the car yell anything?
Yes.
I
what?
assume
Which one?
so.
Which one?
Losey for sure.
Okay. Did you turn on to 24th Street?
Where's that?
Something happened. I wasn't there. We got other officers at the school reviewing all the video. Tell me what happened, man.
Hang tight with Officer Scray here.
It's
Is
the
that
one
the
street.
school?
Yep, on the
Yes.
other side of the school.
Yes.
Okay. So if you're coming here to get him, what would cause you to go by the school?
Well, first we're going to our friend's Thomas, and then we went to Quick Trip to get
Okay.
more gas, and then we came back and we're coming here.
Where'd you stop for gas at?
Basically, the only thing that happened was we drove by and there was a bunch of kids playing football in the road.
Yeah.
And one kid threw the ball to him and he dropped it. And we said he's bad at football. That's all that happened.
The kid said he's bad at football?
No, we said he was bad.
You
at
said the
football.
kid was
We
bad
did
at
not
football.
threaten no one or anything.
Okay.
That's literally all we said.
It should be noted that the police separated the three of them on purpose so that they could check to make sure that everyone's story lined up. As you can see here, the stories are not lining up, so something shady is definitely going on.
You went way out on Mormon Cooley Road, got gas.
And then we're coming back this way.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We're not getting any cooperation either. So they did admit to, one of them admitted that they did drive by there though.
Did anybody yell anything out the windows that would made them think that somebody was yelling
They did
threats?
not yell any threats. We don't got time for that.
Did you yell out the windows?
No.
They claim not to know where Blessed Sacrament was, but they gave you the route, so it took them right there. So we do have them there. So
No.
I'm driving. I can't be doing that shit.
People can yell and still drive.
So we went, turned around, and we went back the way we came. And they were all just around the teacher saying whatever they said. I don't know.
Okay.
Do you know who I am? Probably not.
Nope.
Okay. I've been trying to stay out of shit for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I do not need this.
Okay. Well, here we are.
I know, and I'm not trying to be here, and I'm not trying to be rude, but it's
Okay.
frustrating.
Yep, and you can get as frustrated as possible, but we have as much as you want, but we have a job to do. We
understand
received
that,
the
but-
complaint, and they had to take all these kids into the school because of the threats that were
And
made.
I'm not even mad at you guys. I'm just mad at whoever called the f***ing police saying that we're trying to
School officials.
kids.
School
Well,
officials.
whoever's saying we're making threats, saying we're trying to kill them is
And you made no statements, no yelling, no nothing
no.
out.
That is outrageous, dude.
Do you have any weapons in the car?
No, I don't. I'm not allowed to have any.
Hunter's out on 4 bonds, misdemeanors, and no firearms is one of the conditions, and no drugs.
Are you on
I'm on
probation?
bond.
You're just on bond, no probation?
No guns or anything in the car. Nothing that's gonna pick a gun. No BB guns or anything crazy like that.
I got rid of all my guns after I arrested the last time.
Okay.
Who yelled out the window at the kid?
I don't know. I was playing music.
Were you sitting there in the same spot you were, in the back seat, behind the driver?
Yeah.
Was there a fourth person in the car, Brady?
No.
You didn't drop anybody off from that time until we...
I used to dressed up today.
I'm
Special
always
occasion.
It always looks good, man.
No, there's no else. There's just us three.
You remember me when I stopped you and Jade?
Take this to school.
Yeah. Yeah, you do,
12
don't
with
you?
one else.
So you looked familiar.
You didn't say you're gonna
We just
get a
said you're bad
gun
at
or
football.
you ain't gonna shoot him or something like that.
No, I just graduated high school. That's weird.
Sure.
The difference in personality between these three is something that's been talked about a lot online regarding this case. Many people have even compared them to some kind of comedy trio. The angry one, the clueless one, and the laid-back one. You'll continue to see in a moment which role fits each of them.
Said they made no statements, no threats, no yelling, no nothing.
That's what he said too. But he did say that they had come back from Toma. He does have a black mask in his thing, but he denies having it on.
And all that you said to the kid was bad at football?
Might have said you suck.
Oh,
258
you suck at
negative on
football.
probation.
Now we're getting somewhere.
So you guys were driving past the school, kid dropped a football, you yell out the window, hey man, you suck at football. And then what happened?
We drove away.
Get paused, buddy.
They said it was all three of them, and he said these were the three that were in the car that went around.
Okay. All right, you're comfortable. They're 95.
95?
Yep.
Hunter, I need you to go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me.
I'm placed under arrest now based on Officer Roden's request.
No, you're being placed under arrest for disorderly conduct and bail jumping.
Based on some statements made by the complainants, they must have described you good enough where she's comfortable arresting you. Hold on, what's going on with this wrist here, partner? Is it broken or anything? Actually, just let's hold off on this then. You're under arrest, okay? We're not gonna put you in cuffs though. Do you understand that? Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna mess your wrist up anymore.
Well, hey, you stand up though, we gotta just put the handcuffs on you. Just put your hands behind your back, please.
Walk right back to my skirt. Let me slide in there.
Hope they feel good about themselves, harassing me, dude.
So no way I can't just get like a ticket or something.
Hey, yeah.
Because I'm on bond right now, and if I get back on, I had court like 2 weeks ago, and they said that if I get arrested again, my charges are gonna be. They're trying to get it revoked right now, but they said I have a chance to like get out of all the trouble for the state.
All right, well, I tell you what. Let me go talk to Officer Roden, and I'll get you your answers in a little bit, okay?
I don't care. Give me as much tickets as I want. I'm just trying to stay out of jail.
Okay. She spoke with the officer on scene. Okay. She said she got probable cause. I'm not gonna sit and have her explain it to me right now. Okay. She's a veteran officer. So where'd that mask go? Okay. We're gonna take that as evidence, though. Hey.
Be careful. There's a bunch of rounds in here. There's a lot of them.
Wait, when you pulled over me and Jade, were you just waiting for us to drive by?
No, I was actually on my way home. Someone saw the vehicle and we knew we had to talk to you guys. And I was the closest one.
Anything sharp in there? It might poke me, stick me, anything like that?
Hunter, when it gets about time when we have to move your vehicle, will you give us permission to legally
This is
park
illegal,
it?
bro. I didn't do anything.
Will you give us permission?
Why am I being under arrest?
I advise you, you're under arrest for disorderly
When
conduct.
was I being disorderly?
Okay.
When?
We're at the school. I explained it to you.
How?
Okay.
How was I being disorderly?
Yelling profanities and threats.
When did I yell? Where is the proof of me yelling at people?
It's from multiple kids.
Anyway, I can get like a sig bond out here. Because I talked to an officer a while ago, and apparently, I guess you guys can do that.
It depends on what the alleged offense is. You might be going. I don't know. I'm just shooting shit.
You can try to just do whatever you can and not get me in jail, I guess.
I get you. Thing number 2, Alex, there's a bunch of rounds in your bag.
Yeah, I know. I guess I knew that was in there. There's no gun, though.
There's not gonna be a gun in the car.
If you just sit down and then slide your feet on there.
Alright.
You guys got everything in this.
All three teens were arrested and charged with disorderly conduct, and the last available information on their case was that they pleaded not guilty during their trial. In this next case, you'll see a teacher who wasn't the perpetrator at all. In fact, she was the victim of something horrible.
Yeah, I'm up at Coleraine High School, 8801. If you could start a life squad our way for female staff, maybe in her mid-50s. Head injury at this moment.
In early 2024, officers were called into an Ohio school where they were debriefed on a fairly horrifying situation. A teacher had supposedly caught a student smoking a cart in one of the bathrooms, and when confronted, he violently attacked her.
I got a life squad coming.
Oh my God.
She feels like she's...
So, Bryce just said that he started banging his head around the room, throwing stuff, and I grabbed Bryce. And Bryce had to push him off, and then
It's a bit difficult to hear, but after the student attacked the teacher, he began banging his head against the wall, to the point of causing serious bleeding and injury. Some of the officers believe that the substance he smoked caused this violent behavior, while most people online seem to believe that he injured himself on purpose to get out of the charges.
Let's go to the office over here so we're not in the hallway. Come here, man. Come on. Go. Alright, let's go over there. Whoa, man. Stand up. Alright, now you a little dizzy? No. Alright. So have a seat there. There you go. Did you take anything, smoke anything? Drink anything?
I took a card.
He said he took a hit or something in the bathroom.
I took a card. I ain't take no weed.
Yeah, so did somebody give you something in the bathroom? Yeah. Okay. What was it?
Is he hurt?
Yeah, I think he might have hit his head.
He was banging his head, I think, against the glass.
As you heard, the boy evidently tripped a bit at the beginning, and when asked if he was alright, he said something along the lines of, "I'm back."
You get on the phone and ask Denise to bring an ice pack.
Yeah. He freaked out and pushed her over there. So that's what we thought. We were two different things.
So where did bathroom was he at? I think he ran over here and just started beating his head against this glass door.
He's her teacher. You need one?
Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna get one over here.
Alright, well, I'll ask for another one to come to your area.
He said he just needs somebody to hug.
The behavior of the officers and the administrators here has been very widely criticized because this is someone who just violently attacked a teacher. He easily could have killed her with the head injuries she sustained, and here he is being treated as the victim of an attack that he perpetrated.
So 2 squads are coming.
Okay.
One's going for the teacher.
Okay.
One's coming over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guys just get the one that's coming over here? They're told to pull to vocational, but you know how that works. But if you meet them out front, just walk them in here. We're still good. We definitely took a hit of something.
I didn't smoke. I just hit a card.
A card. Okay. Can you tell me more about what that means?
It had 42 number. It had a 42, and I asked him. Okay.
Go ahead.
And I asked him, can I use it?
Let me ask you something. Were you in the bathroom with
Yes.
Antonio?
No, he was not in the bathroom.
Antonio wasn't in the bathroom?
No.
Was anybody else in the bathroom with you?
Oh, yeah, it was 2 people.
Who? Do you know them?
No. I don't know.
Okay.
You don't
Was
know.
it the bathroom outside the cafeteria? Hold on. Stay right there. Okay. Career center?
They should not be treating him like this, as though he's a wounded animal. In a situation like this, he should be taken down to the station and questioned. And if he is on some sort of drug, he would be allowed to detox while down there safely. Doing this here, while he's possibly still on some sort of hallucinogen, is a negative in 2 ways.
Hands down. Keep them down. Here, just grab that. Right there, okay.
It's hurt. It hurt.
It hurts a little bit?
Yeah, because I was running. I ran too. I was running fast and I was glitching.
And you're glitching?
Yeah.
Do you have anything in your pockets? Any glitchies in your pockets?
Nope.
Nothing. Okay, so it had a 47 on it. Tell me more about it. You hit
It had a
some
42.
42 on it, okay? So you hit somebody's car that had a 42 on it.
If they're not going to let him detox, then they should at least be running a drug test to determine whether or not he was on some sort of hallucinogen. There is a lot that is missing in this investigation considering the severity of the crime. The teacher was 60 years old and very easily could have died.
Okay, we're trying to figure out what he took over here. It sounds like he was in the bathroom and took a cart, is what he's saying, which made him freak out, and then he ran over there, and I'm assuming that's where he punched the teacher.
Whatever was in you that can make flush it out. Okay? I love you. Just hang in there, okay? I'm right with you, okay? Okay? Okay?
So if do you mind just coming with us?
No?
Do you mind just stepping? They're going to take me.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we want to get him down there.
I'm taking him to...
We want to get him down to Children's.
Okay. Right behind you, okay?
Hey, bud. Are you in the back?
Are you okay to
What's
walk?
wrong, buddy? Hey, you and me back there, is that okay? How you doing? You alright?
I'm right with you, okay? Mom's on the way.
Hey, Grandma, can I get a little information from you real quick? You haven't had your license on you. There's in the car.
Everybody just seems to forget about the woman who was almost murdered. When she was taken to the hospital, she had to have a section of her skull cap removed to prevent brain damage from the swelling.
Okay? I'll be there when you get there, okay?
It's a short right? If I get your car in front. Station, you got that at 26. I got your card at 26.
The student was taken to the hospital where they ran some tests to try to figure out what he took. Unfortunately, because this case is so recent, those results have not been made public, and it's unclear what he's being charged with. Hopefully, the woman who was attacked can get some peace after this horrible event.
No. This is one of those situations, man. This is why I can't be in
On February 2nd, 2023, Oviedo police were called to an elementary school on the report of a very unruly child. As you'll see soon, however, he wasn't just unruly, he would become downright dangerous to everyone in the room.
Oh, you want to throw stuff though, right? That's okay. I get that a lot. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
Eventually, the police determined that they would need to handcuff the child out of concern for the safety of others in the room. Generally, officers will not handcuff children this young because it isn't necessary. In this situation, however, the child wouldn't respond to any form of communication, and it became warranted.
Until you come down, this is where we're at. He can do that because he's on the road. Just calm you down for a second.
Stop it. Sit up. Chill. Chill.
Just relax.
As you're most likely aware, kicking an officer is a great way to have an assault on a public officer charge tacked onto your list. For children this young, however, formal charges are very, very rarely filed. Instead, they are usually put into rehabilitation programs to attempt to instill better values for the future. This child keeps using profane language, and his behavior is only getting worse as time goes on.
You need to chill.
Stuff, we can take the handcuffs. You're throwing things. You're putting everyone in. You need to hear it.
Actions like this, as well as such profane language, are often the result of issues at home. That indeed seems to be the case in this situation. When the incident was finally de-escalated, the cuffs were taken off of the child, and things went okay. The parents, however, for some reason, decided to file a lawsuit against the school system for unreasonable force. You can see exactly what kind of parents they are from that decision alone.
You know, in another situation, you would be in very big trouble for hitting a police officer. Shut up! Just letting you know, the older you get, it's going to be very harder for you to be making these behaviors. You're doing really good with Officer Tennant. She gives you stickers, she asks you how your day is, and then this is how you treat us. You can relax, we can take the cuffs off, but you're literally endangering everybody here by hitting everybody. And they don't come to work to get beat up. They come to work to keep you safe and teach you. Don't care, but you can go to jail for things like that. And I don't want to see you go to jail for things like that. Okay? You can get in trouble for hitting staff too.
Okay, I've done it since pre-K.
That's not nice. Why do you do those things?
Because the teacher holds.
But why? They're only trying to teach you.
Okay.
But we want to get you off those cuffs, so
Really?
you're trying to get off the cuffs. We can easily open them if you just comply and talk to everybody to see what's going on with you while you're having a rough morning. You're trying really hard to take those cuffs off, and we want to take it off, trust me. We just want to make sure everybody's safe.
The school resource officer was not allowed to use her own handcuffs on the student, which was why it took so long for them to do it. The police had made an arrangement that cuffs could not be placed on anyone lower than 5th grade. But because the officer who arrived wasn't a resource officer, he could cuff the kid without any issue.
Thanks, bud.
Good job, buddy.
Eventually, the student was able to be led out to the guidance counselor's office, where he was able to calm down. No formal charges were filed, and the lawsuit is still ongoing. If you want to be updated on how it turns out, make sure to subscribe. I'll make sure you find out all the information for these cases as they come out. This student won't be facing any charges for this incident, In this next case, however, the students were old enough to know that what they were doing was very wrong.
Hey guys, come on here. I'll for you. Come on. What? You're being detained.
On September 14th, 2022, the Cleveland Police Department was called into a high school after receiving reports of a group of students bringing guns and masks to the school. When they attempted to detain the students, things got a whole lot worse, as you're about to see.
What I'm getting detained for? What I'm getting detained for?
Ray, stop. Hey!
Stop right there! Put your hands up! Put your hands up right now! Put your hands up! Hands up! Turn around! Put your hands up!
Hands up!
Hands up!
Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it. Right?
These kids were likely facing bad charges if they were found out, but running from the police made it exponentially worse. Generally, if you cooperate when you've committed the crime you're charged with, you'll find the sentences to be more lenient. But these kids, you'll see in a moment that the cops aren't going to take it easy on them at all.
Stone, get the car, man!
Hey, Rick, I'm gonna grab the gun.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. You will be provided. You understand?
Alright. There's 4, we have 3.
There's 4 total. One went to the shoreway.
At the very least, this one didn't try arguing his way out of it, saying something like, "I didn't do anything." Many of these teens don't seem to realize that the act of running away from a cop itself is illegal. Even if you turn out to be completely innocent, you can and probably will still be charged with the crime of evading police. If you are going to run, at least have a decent hiding spot. As you'll see in a moment, one of them chose a ridiculous spot.
Why are you running?
Get hard in front of you. Lost the pair here. Tell me that's out of the shoreway.
14, we got to email the team.
We're one house, east of 4708 Clinton. To the
Why are
time
you guys
back.
running then? If there's nothing to run for, why are you running?
I was coming to
Right? What do you got on you?
nothing.
Get up, man. Where are your boys at?
Tell me.
Why are you running?
Because y'all was grabbing me. What the hell? What?
You ran before we got to you, man.
I'm running. What is y'all grabbing me for?
Where you running?
on the shoreway.
You got none on you?
Okay, y'all let me go. I ain't do shit.
No.
What I do?
Calm down. You just ran.
You pretend for what? You came up to me for no reason first. Well, we would have told you
We
that.
would've
You
just
didn't
told
run.
you.
Why is y'all grabbing me though?
Y'all coming for us and we're leaving. Check this out. It's too hot out anyways. You got a goddamn winter jacket on. I don't know. I think I got him. You got him?
Yeah. Wait, go look back there. I got him, Rodriguez.
Okay.
Alright, I got him out. One to 12 right now. Hey, one on the other side. Fire off.
I gotta find my camera. Okay, where's
Did they all come in different cars? Did they all come in different cars?
Yes, these are the ones I've been. They were driving all crazy records on Detroit the last couple of days since last week. Almost hitting people and just driving crazy. It was this one, and it was that one yesterday.
Contact the school.
This is the security guard who initially called in his suspicion of the weapons, and it seems like he was doing his job quite well. All three were caught and detained before any harm could be done with the weapons they brought to the school. There isn't much information about the charges or the case as a whole, but it is known that one of the teens evidently had a warrant for his arrest because of a robbery. The 3 cars they drove up in were also stolen. They most likely had some plan to harm someone within the school. It's a good thing they were caught before they could. The teens in this case at least knew they were in the wrong. In this next case, you'll see a woman so convinced that she hasn't done anything wrong that it's almost like she's convinced herself with her own lies.
Kimberly, come on in here and have a seat a second.
Okay.
I want to visit.
All right.
So, just observing you in classroom, it looks like something's off a little bit. And so I've asked Officer Dean to come in here and visit with it. Have you taken anything that's, do you have a prescription for anything that maybe you have taken today that just seems like you're not the same person that I talked to this morning?
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep because I have some anxiety stuff, but that's I can't think of the name of it right now, but I could look it up when I get home.
This woman is Kimberly Coates. She is the teacher of an elementary school class at a school in Oklahoma, and during her observation that day, one of the administrators noticed that she was acting a bit strange. He called in a school resource officer and pulled her into an office to have a little chat. As you'll see, lying didn't go well for her.
You haven't taken anything while you were at school?
No.
Okay. Now, one thing I would tell you is, for your appointment, I want you to be truthful. And so, would you be willing to take a breathalyzer test?
If I needed to, yeah.
Okay. You don't have to, but if you're willing to do it, that helps us.
Have you taken any sort of medication today?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you taken any medication today?
I did take some medication this morning for my anxiety.
What did you take this morning?
I think it's called clozapine. I'm not very good with
Did you
it.
take it here at school?
I took it this morning.
As you can probably see, her speech patterns are all messed up. She's doing what is often referred to as the drunken delay. It's what happens when someone under the influence of a drug or alcohol takes much longer to speak after a pause to think, and it's what is observed here. The accusations by the administrator aren't unfounded.
Yeah, right before I came in, yes.
Okay.
Is that a prescription? Because you changed your story a little bit. Now
Yeah,
you
you
said
said it was last night.
Yeah.
Well, I took one last night and then I took one this morning because my anxiety was really like bad.
Well, that's understandable, but I just need you. So what time did you take it?
This morning?
Whenever you took it last. What time was that?
I'm not really for sure.
Where's it at? In your car? In your classroom?
No, I had one. I took it I put it in my pocket and then I took it.
You put it in your pocket?
Yeah. Because I didn't want to bring the whole bottle in.
You do know that if it's a narcotic, you have to have it in a bottle, right? Or you can be charged with it?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's got to be in the prescription bottle.
This is correct. The reason this is the case is that people could simply claim that any loose pills they had with them at the time were part of their prescription, and it would be very difficult for the police to verify that. Instead, they make it a blanket law that prescription narcotics must be kept in their original bottle with a clearly visible label.
So, I want you to understand that I care very much about you, okay? And I need to make sure you're okay. I need to make sure that you're safe, and I've got to make sure that the kids are safe. So, we're just trying to help you and make sure everything's okay, Because this is, your demeanor, like I told you earlier, is just a lot different. So if there is anything that you need to cover, please tell me so that we can help you.
I mean, I am having a hard time with some depression stuff. And
Did you drink something while you were here at school?
not while I was at school.
When did you drink something?
Last night.
Not here at school? Because it seemed that it changed. I mean, your demeanor kind of changed. Anything here at school?
I wouldn't bring it into the school.
Okay.
Are you gonna blow double zeros?
I don't know.
You should know. If you hadn't drank anything, you should blow zeros. If you drank something recently, it's gonna show it. Well, let's find out. You should know. Makes me think that you are not going to.
Okay, so what's going to happen if
I'm not going to do anything with you.
Well, I'm asking Mrs. Bowles.
Well, I'm just going to be honest, Kimberly. I'm concerned about you. I have a responsibility to take care of the kids.
Right.
And it's not going to be my decision.
It's my decision. So let's see what happens.
All right.
All right, so you're going to blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon, okay? And you're going to keep blowing until I tell you to stop. Till I tell you to stop, okay?
All right.
All right, give it just a second. All right, ready? Take a big deep breath. Blow, 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 blow. All right, stop. Good job. You gonna tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
As you can see on the breathalyzer, Kimberly just blew a .248. For reference, the legal limit for driving is .08. There isn't exactly a legal limit for this situation, but nearly every school has guidelines on professionalism and conduct, and those always include restrictions on substance use. And they're always zero tolerance while on the premises.
Here's our drink that you had. What's in this drink?
That's a Diet Coke.
Is there anything liquor in it?
Nope.
So if I go into the classroom, am I going to find anything else?
Did you go to your vehicle and drink if we go out and search your car?
No.
So where did the liquor come from? Did you leave campus?
Not today.
This thing is pretty accurate.
No, I know it is.
So-
I know it is.
You blew like a .24.
I don't know what that means. What's
Legal limit's .08.
Okay.
Do you drink often?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just trying to understand why.
No, I'm seeing a counselor. I'm seeing a counselor about it.
She says that like it's going to make everything okay. It's absolutely not. She is responsible for 20 to 30 students, and she's not going to be able to take care of them to the best of her ability if she's this intoxicated. No matter what is happening in her personal life, she has an obligation to those students as well as her school, and this behavior is completely unacceptable. But as you'll see, it just keeps getting worse.
You haven't had anything to drink today.
Not since, well, so 3 a.m.
Your expert opinion, she's under the influence.
You want my honest opinion? I think she's probably a functioning alcoholic.
Would she blow that
So you could and be normal and like be
and not drink today?
Well, no, because she's had to have drank sometime today.
Like even if it was 3 a.m.
Do you want to blow one more time on a different
No, I don't
straw
want to.
see if it changes?
No. I want y'all to tell me what I have to do.
I just want you to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a counselor for my stuff. So,
Do you live here in town?
I live in Stillwater.
Do you have anybody that's there that could come pick you up?
My husband's he's still at school working.
Can I check your eyes?
Do it?
Can I check your eyes?
Yeah.
Can I stand up? I'm not going to go through the entire test, but stand with your feet by your side, hands down to your feet, side to side. Heel to heel, there you go. Alright. Just follow the tip of my pen. Your eyes only. Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
This is the horizontal nystagmus test. It's checking to see if there was any jerking of her pupils as the pen moves side to side, which becomes more pronounced with alcohol.
You drank recently. Yeah, she's intoxicated.
How's he? Do you know your husband's number? If I call him?
I don't want you to call him.
Well, I can't let you leave. If you leave, you're going to get arrested.
Yeah, I'm going to arrest you for DUI.
So I need somebody to come pick you up.
I know I've been having a hard time. Am I gonna get fired?
Honestly, yes. Or you can resign. You're under the influence at school with kids.
It's very kind of him to even offer to let her resign. It would likely mean that she could continue teaching elsewhere, while being fired would likely mean she could never teach again.
Can it not just be that it's in my blood system and that's why it's...
Unless you were drank a shit ton
at
like 8 o'clock this morning, I don't know how you could still be that high.
It is almost impossible for her to not have been drinking very recently. To still be this drunk, she would have had to have drunk to a level that could have put her into a coma, or even killed her via alcohol toxicity.
I did drink a lot last night.
How much did you drink?
I don't... Too much.
What do you drink?
Wine.
So how many bottles of wine did you drink?
We had the box.
Did you drink a whole box of wine?
Half a box.
And you stopped drinking at like 3 this morning? The problem is they said you were fine this morning, and then now, recently, they've noticed a difference.
See, and that's weird to me. That it was okay this morning. I would think that it would be...
Which makes me think that you've drank recently.
So, your options are, we call somebody to pick you up, you come visit me tomorrow. 2, you get...
I won't even let you get your vehicle. I'll just arrest you right now for public intox.
Please don't do that.
Then you should probably find a ride. So either you leave in a vehicle or you leave in my vehicle, one of the two.
So who are we calling?
I don't know.
She was given a pretty good offer here. Getting out of being arrested for public intoxication will make her life infinitely easier going forward. And at this point, she should call her husband, even if he's disappointed in her. Maybe that'll be the step she needs to turn her life around. Of course, her story doesn't end here. She'll have to work to make her life better, and as you'll see in a moment, she doesn't seem ready to take that step.
So who do you go home to? Your husband? Mm-hmm. So why can't we call your husband?
I don't want you to have to call him.
Well, he's either going to come here and pick you, or he's going to take you to the police station.
Well, I don't want that to happen either.
Well, then you got to figure this out. We're not going to do this runaround. Either you make the decision or I'll make it for you and you'll be walked out of here in handcuffs.
We're trying to let you at least have some dignity and not walk out of here in front of everybody.
No,
So if you'll let us call somebody, we'll wait. They can come, wait outside. Everybody's gone. We'll tell them to be here at 4:30, and you'll be able to leave the building without anybody seeing. But if we don't have time to sit here and keep doing this.
No, I understand. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. So what happens? So what happens then, Mr. Ogle?
Well, my recommendation to the board is going to be to terminate you because you're under the influence, or you can resign.
You won't give me like a second chance or anything?
No.
Asking for a second chance while actively drunk is insane. She's lucky that she's even been given the chance to not be arrested.
Okay, no more games, right? Yeah. Other than that.
My juice?
Can I try again? That there is wine.
I thought that was from yesterday.
Did you drink it up here yesterday?
Well, I brought it from home.
Even after all those opportunities to tell the truth, she still lied, and evidence was found that she'd been drinking on the property. So not only is she an alcoholic, but she's also showing herself to be a pathological liar.
Officer, please. Please.
No. And what really pisses me off to top it off is you wipe that out to try to cover it up.
Don't do this. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Don't do anything.
Where's your driver's license at?
I don't know.
You're under arrest. So,
No.
hey, we're not going to sit here and whine. That's over. Am I going to find anything illegal in here?
I don't think so.
Famous last words. All right, here's the deal. Stand up. You are under arrest. I'm going to place handcuffs on the front of you, in front of you.
No.
I'm going to cuff you up front. If you're going to keep running your mouth, you're going to get cuffed behind you.
Wait, can I just talk to you for a second? Please. Please don't.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't want to.
Do you want to go to jail with
No.
multiple charges?
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please don't do this. Please, I just want to talk to you. Can you just talk to me?
Put your hands behind your back.
Hey, officer, please.
Quit. I'm done. I tried to be nice. I'm done.
What made you so mad at me? What made you so mad? What made you so mad? I don't want to. Please don't do this to me. Please don't let go out in front of everybody. Please.
I'm trying not to.
Can we just go in there for just a second, please? I'm sorry.
Stop pulling away from me.
I don't mean to pull away. I'm just...
Kimberly was eventually arrested, but that's not where her case ends. This next footage is taken inside the courthouse just before her trial, and what she did is unbelievably stupid.
Sorry. Okay. Not at this time, no. Because you showed up to a public courthouse intoxicated. Okay, that's public intoxication. That is charged in Oklahoma statutes. Okay, so have you had anything to drink today? Yes
I had
or
a
no?
glass of wine this morning. Yes.
This morning?
Yes. I can go home with my husband. He's going to take me home.
No, you're going to come with me now. You're going to be arrested for public intoxication.
Kimberly was once again arrested, but she was eventually released on her own recognizance in her husband's custody. After that, he had her transported to a facility where she is now placed in 90-day inpatient care. What she did put the well-being of children at risk, and she shouldn't be forgiven for that. But alcoholism is no joke. Hopefully, she eventually heals and realizes why what she did was wrong. It's difficult when crimes happen that are related to a school because there are so many vulnerable people there. It's always good to see these criminals thwarted so that these students stay safe.